Hey guys, Lun here, welcome back to another Fallout 4 mod showcase video for Xbox One and eventually PlayStation 4 when it's released. Today we're going to be going over a pretty popular mod called Cheat Room, and we have a lot to cover, but before we do, I just want to say a big thanks to all you guys for the support and helping me reach 18,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd get so many people watching my videos when I first started, but I really appreciate all the support guys and all the constant nice messages I get every day from you on my channel. Also, I want to say a couple of things before we start. I apologize for the lack of uploads in last week, I haven't been feeling too good. And also, on the same note, I'm not going to be making any more Mirror's Edge Catalyst videos if you're wanting to see those, because I actually get really bad motion sickness from playing it, which is kind of strange. I tried playing it twice now and my brain's just like, nope, I'm not dealing with that. So yeah, it's strange, but I can't play it, and it's never happened before with any game. I usually only get motion sickness when I fly, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm not the only one either, but it's not too big a deal because I don't think the game's going to be that popular anyway. With all that out of the way, let's get into this video, and the Cheat Room you can download from the mod menu. As you can see, we're already here, and basically what the mod does is it adds some new rooms into your game, which we will cover, and adds in basically all the stuff in the game, weapons, ammo, junk, anything you could think of. So we're going to cover everything in this video. So if we go back into the game and you open up your Pip-Boy, you can see on the map right next to Sanctuary Hills and Vault 111 that a new marker has been added to the map called Cheat Room. You can either walk or fast travel to it and you'll find yourself here where I am, and you can enter into the hatch and you will enter into the Cheat Room. Alright guys, so once you enter into the hatch, you will find yourself in this room here, which is the Cheat Room. Now, there are quite a lot of things to go over in this video, so it's going to be quite long, but we will just start here on the middle table, and we'll work our way around and cover everything. I'm going to leave all these doors that you can see on this table to the end. But first up, if you haven't done so already, make sure that your console mod, or just this mod rather, is completely updated, because there is one thing here. These cheat chests here, they have like effects and stuff and cheats. If you've got the old version, you can't use the things in these chests because there's no way to remove them. You do need console commands to get rid of them, but they've added in this here which says holotape to remove effects. So if you've not updated this, make sure it's fully updated so you can get that, because if you use the stuff in these chests, it will break your game, or it could break your game. So just make sure you've done that. So we can start here, okay? We have these here, which will add cool cheats to your game. So we can just kind of go over some of them. You get 65,000 of each for some reason, but you can get action points. It adds a lot of action points. Adds 1 million agility. Burn to ashes for a minute. Carry weight adds 100 million. Adds 1 million charisma. Cures all addictions. Detects hostile life. Adds 1 million endurance. Adds 1 quadrillion health. 1 million intelligence, level up, luck, perception, slowdown time, stealth, strength, suicide, walk speed adds 100, water breathing, burning, freezing. So those are just all a bunch of effects that you can add to your game. This one is always wet, carry weight, explosive shield, fire shield, god mode, which if you don't know what that is, you can just check my previous video for the cheat menu. Immune to explosion knockdown, radiation, you get invisibility, jetpack without the power armor, so that could be pretty handy. Prevent limb damage, reflect damage, reload speed, walk speed times 4, unlimited water breathing, and water walk. It says it's glitchy. So you can take these and you can use the holotape to remove them, because it does say it will kind of make your game laggy, or it could break it. So make sure that you take that. So you can add any of those effects. The rings here pretty much do a lot of the same things, but except you just have to equip the ring to use it. But you also get ones that will make different NPCs love you, like Kate, or things like that. You got God mode, radiation, etc, etc. We're not going to go over that because we've already covered it, but there are different rings for jump heights and speed. So that is the first thing that we needed to cover. The next one, okay, we have lots and lots of junk, epic items, and unique items. The epic items, there's just a long list, you can see here, of different epic items from the game, so any kind of weapon or armor. So you can see by the list, there's nothing too special in here, it's just a whole bunch of regular stuff that you'd find out the Wasteland. In this one though, we have unique items, so any item that there's really only one of in the game, in one location, or by killing one of the characters. For example, Big Jim, Eddie's piece, these armors. Before the update, there was Kellogg's pistol in this list. I don't know what's happened to it because I'm not sure where that's went, but that's actually one of my favorite weapons, so I hope they add that back at some point. In this one, we have lots and lots of junk, and by lots, I mean there's hundreds and hundreds of things in this one. There's basically any kind of armor, weapon, and junk that you could find throughout the wasteland in here. You can see I'm going down here, we're only on the letter B. So you can find anything, comic books, cakes, just any material you need for crafting or building settlements, anything at all. So that is in those chests there. In this one here, this is just a quest requesting things, so you can request things, you can contact the person who made the mod, and you can request things to be put into this chest. Here, we have all of the special books, if you want to increase your specials. Around here, we have holotapes, we have every single bobblehead in the game, so that's pretty handy, you can use that for whatever you want to. Over here, we have just containers for you to put stuff in, so these are all empty. On this one's pretty useful. It's pretty much got everything in the game in this one. So we've got all quest items, so any item at all that you need for a quest. There's not too many things in there. Any key or terminal password in the game, so there'll be quite a lot in this one. This one here, we have every single legendary item in the game. So you can see they've got the star there, it means it's legendary, so you can take a look through there if you need anything specific. We have every holotape, every book, every armor, every game holotape, every single weapon, ammo, shipments, every single piece of scrap, every single consumable, and any miscellaneous components. So bobbleheads, anything at all. I mean, things are replicated quite a lot in this one. So anything you need at all will be found in these chests here. We're going to go over those in a second. Here we have, you can take a look at the thing here. It says Automatron items. If you read it, it says download the Automatron patch to add items here. So you've got one for Automatron. You have one here for Wasteland. And you have one around here for Far Harbor. Okay? And basically it's the same as the one that we saw here to begin with. This one here. But just for the items for these specific DLCs. And you can find them in the mod menu and you can download them. However, I couldn't find the one for the Wasteland items, but I guess it's just must be the same as this one. But the patch for the Automatron and the patch for the Far Harbor were definitely there, so you can download them now and they will add all the items from that. So you can see just anything you could find in Far Harbor. So before we go on to the weapons that you can see lying on the tables there, we're going to take a look around this room. You've got every single workbench. And they got rid of, there was a doctor here, Dr. Anderson, who was just wandering around. And there were also 3 characters, like, of yourself in various sizes. I don't know why they got rid of them. I don't know what the point of them was, but they were pretty cool. And over here we just have some water and some lava, which you will die if you jump into. So basically, guys, it covers every single item that you need for the game. And we just have a few things left to cover now, okay? We have unique weapons, and we have all of these rooms, okay? So they're quite a lot, and we're going to start by taking all of these unique weapons, because we're going to use them at the end, because there is a firing range room, and we can shoot some of the NPCs in there with these weapons. So we have the Immolation Pistol, we'll take that, Freeze Pistol, Short Cheat Shotgun, Cheat Knuckles, Short Cheat Rifle, and my favorite one, the Mini Nuke Minigun. That is so much fun to use. Over here at the Automatron one, we have just the Tesla rifle. So we can take that. What is this? It doesn't let you pick that up. And around here, we have the Sharp Paintball, and we have a Harpoon minigun by the looks of it. And some Garden Gnomes if you want those. So we're going to use those at the end, but we're going to take a look at some of these rooms. So we have the Fens, which I take it is Diamond City. Which you can see when you open up into this room, it's actually a room that's just above Diamond City. So I don't think you'll be able to get here other than using the cheat room. There's nothing really in here, but you can go outside and take a look around. And you can see into where Diamond City would be if you go into it, but it's actually just not there because you're not supposed to be up here. And when you walk too close to the edge, it will actually take you into Diamond City itself. Okay, so we're going to head back into the cheat room from here. The next door along, there's 2 for the Commonwealth, so just take you back to the outside of this room, so we don't need to go through there. We have the Colonial Department Store, Vault 111, Sanctuary Hills. We don't need to go through any of those because they're just taking you to different places in the actual wasteland. Here we have tunnels. I'm not too sure what tunnels is all about, but if we take a look at the actual place, you can see it's this very, very surreal room. I don't really know the point of this area. It's just got full of chests that have things that you can find in the cheat room we're just in, and there's a bunch of power armors thing here. Other than that, it's just this very, very strange looking town. You can't really go past, you can go like past these buildings here, but there's nothing there. You can just fall down and it will take you back to the door that you started at. So I'm not too sure what the point of this room is, but you can find some use for it. So let's head back into the cheat room. Next up, we're going to go across here. We're going to leave these ones for now. We're going to go into this one. It says cheat weapons. And it's a room full of cheat weapons. So it's exactly what it says. We've got the mini nuke minigun. We have the Merv mini nuke minigun. It says it's going to probably break your game. The missile minigun. Liberty Prime laser minigun. Cheat Fat Man. Cheat Gauss rifle. Alien blaster. Snub-nosed cheat 44 pistol. Cheat pulse mine. Cheat pulse grenade. We have cheap shotguns, and we have some knives and machetes there. And we also have a power armor. Okay, so that's all in here. We can take a look at those. Let's see, we're going to take all of these weapons, actually. I know some of them are duplicates that we already have. But we can use these for our test range when we go. Will we take these? Yeah, we'll just take everything. So we can use those in the end, because I want to show you all of these unique weapons. Next up, we have, let's see, this one says empty room, and it's exactly how it sounds. It is just a big empty room. So there's nothing here, just a big empty room. However, you can see here, there is a workbench, and you can, in fact, build inside of this room. Okay? So don't forget to take your workshop materials with you, or you could use cheats or commands or whatever to get yourself some materials. Next room along, we have Lava Pit. And it is, in fact, just a room with a big lava pit in it. The next one along, we have every power armor. And it's exactly how it sounds, a room with every single power armor in the game. So you can see here, we just have some regular military T60 power armor. We go all the way down, you get Raider power armor. We have all the Brotherhood of Steel power armors. So you can choose whatever one you want to use. However, I've noticed that they don't have the power armor like the ones from Far Harbor in here yet. Over here, we have a whole bunch of different rooms. You can see they've all got different names, but there's literally nothing in here. They're all building interiors with nothing in them. This one here is the most dangerous cell that's just full of traps. Some of them have raiders in them, but basically there's nothing in any of them, so we're not going to go through those. So you guys can let me know what they're for, because I can't figure it out. We have 6 rooms left to go. We're going to start on this one, Rain World. And basically this is just a big open grassy world where it rains constantly. But the one thing that you have noticed, you have a workbench, so you can build here and you pretty much have unlimited space to build. So that's pretty cool, and I'm definitely going to be using some of these worlds for future builds because you just get an open space to building, and that's pretty cool. If we head back, we have Radstorm World. Just the same thing, but this time you can see the ground is all cracked and dry, and there's some kind of constant radstorm. Okay, so you can build here as well. It kind of looks like a hell dimension, doesn't it? So that's pretty cool. Let's head back into the cheat world. We have Arena Test, which is a big grassy world with some arenas in it. You can go up the ladders, and you can see there's a small one there, and there's a large one here, and it's pre-built. But just remember, you can't destroy the wooden walls when you use this one, okay? So these are here permanently, and you can't get rid of them. So that is this world. So it'll be useful if you're trying to fight loads of different creatures. Next, we have Waterworld Shallow. There's no Waterworld Deep. I assume that there will be at some point, which is a world where the ground is just shallow water. So you can build stuff here. We have 2 different grass worlds. We've got this one here. It says no grass, but it kind of means short grass. So you can see you can just build here, and this is probably the one that I would use to build on because it's constantly sunny, so that's pretty nice. And finally, we have, if we go back into the cheat world, we have the long grass world, which looks pretty good. However, I probably would recommend not building here because I can see already it's pretty choppy, and all this grass is making me lag out. Alright guys, so we've finished looking at everything in the cheat room. That only leaves us to test out our weapons. So we're going to head into the shooting range. And there's a bunch of NPCs that we can shoot at using our new weapons, and we can see exactly what each of them does. So in this world we just have a big kind of square flowing in the sky. We have some weapons workbenches, and we have all of the weapons and ammo. So I'm just going to take out some weapons. We can go over them. Let's see, in my inventory we have... I'm going to destroy that, or get rid of it. We just go through all of these. Harpoon gun. Yeah, we're just going to start at the start. And I'm just going to shoot things randomly. I'm not going to talk through each of them. I'm just going to start shooting each of these NPCs and all the different guns. Alright guys, so if you've enjoyed this video and you found it useful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I really appreciate the support. And I'm going to be uploading more mod videos really soon. So I will see you guys then, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.